Hello Aries, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, how are you doing? I already received a couple of messages for you here, Aries, that I would like to share with you. It was quite the awesome energies the moment I sat down and wrote down the Aries and then October, November, you know, that kind of a time frame. I felt great peace coming over me. So coming to peace, being very present, the what is was very present. So letting go of duality and really accepting of what is in this moment, and that it's okay came up so strongly. And I'm again feeling those wonderful embracive energies here. It's so gorgeous. And away from producing and into creating for you, Aries. So the time frame October, November, these are timeless readings, but if you're watching them now, just like in a month's period, more or less. This is what came through. Usually I'm not saying that anymore, so it is what it is. And I really felt the energies of divine feminine and really that amazing space. You know, it's almost like a womb space being so protected, which is wonderful. And for that reason, I also want to let it flow. I don't want to give it any direction today. In the other ones that I did in the past months, I think I said, you know, what you're working on, but for the reason of that stepping away from producing into creating in that beautiful feminine flow, I really just want to draw a couple of cards and hope that's okay with you. So let's see what you need to know right now, my dear Aries. Just one, yes. Wow, you got Strength card. That's Leo energies right there. I'll get into that in a minute. Wow, that jumped out. The Star Healing. You have two major arcanas here already, Aries. That's quite potent, and they seem to be quite different too, which is so interesting. I'm immediately getting almost too strong for your own good here sometimes. It's interesting. So you immediately with that, I'm getting, you know, you're so well put together, Aries, that people sometimes think you don't need help when you actually do. So don't be shy to ask for help, okay? Don't be shy to ask for help. With the Star card here, there's great healing coming in, maybe even in that area for you. And again, I'm getting that other feeling. So it can be highly beneficial to meditate, to tap yourself into those energies, because I am getting that underlying energy here of being too strong for your own good, which is so interesting. And then that other energy that takes you to those gorgeous, beautiful places. And maybe there's an integration that wants to happen for you here for the rest of October and into November. Very interesting. And to ask others for help, so to bring forth your more feminine, your softer side. Yeah, I kind of am getting cold here too again, so I'm going to put this back on to be cozy. Kind of fits the theme too, I feel, for you Aries here. There's more to it though, and maybe you are too busy at the moment to really be able to see it. So again, that that call to take the time, you know, take the time for yourself. This one, no. This one, yes. King of Cups. Interesting. These are so untypical energies for you. I feel like the King of Cups, because Aries, yes, does have more of that Strength card energy. However, the King of Cups, there's something that can feel a little bit wacky, but it brings you back to your divine feminine. It brings you back in touch with your emotions here, Aries. And it can feel a little bit disturbing at first almost, but only for the reason because it can be like, wow, why am I so emotional all of a sudden? Why is this popping up, you know? And starting to get comfortable, becoming vulnerable again, Aries, and stepping into that space more and more is what I can see here. And it's funny too, because when we're talking about male energy, so divine masculine energy, it's like that's comfortable, can be uncomfortable for you to step into those vulnerable energies. And we're continuing here, Aries, with the healing waters. That is so interesting to pull additional information and also what can help you here and to alleviate. They say keep tapping yourself into the higher energy, so that higher level meditation. Or the other alternative to this is to watch a plant or a flame really intently, to be really super present, Aries, and to watch what wants to come up within you, because there's this small whisper, but it will become louder for sure. It's very interesting. And to listen to that, because it takes you places. Okay, this one, no. This one, yes. Making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time achievement. So that is interesting. There may be something on two levels going on here. Healing when it comes to feeling abundant, doing what you are meant to be doing here. So if we're talking like a spiritual business, then you're stepping more fully into it and the momentum is building, and it is your time indeed, Aries. It is time to make manifest, to bring forth all the creativity that you hold within. Excuse me, my voice is really off for some reason. Must be throat chakra stuff going on. Some of you, that means to come out the spiritual closet and say, hey, that's me, that's my gifts. Those are my gifts. Yes, yes, Aries. Absolutely, to unapologetically stepping into this. And here we have a lot of feminine energy. And it's funny because water can be quite unsettling, but it can also be like your bestest friend, right? It's interesting. And to be okay with the chaos that the feminine energy sometimes or oftentimes comes with, because it's quite the force to be reckoned with. If you're thinking about nature, my God, you know, nature can be so out there and crazy. And it's funny because that might also appear in your outer circumstances at the moment. I know that there's a lot of stuff going on when it comes to that flooding and such, hurricanes. So there could be something in your immediate vicinity that is causing that stir up also internally for you. Absolutely. And then there was something else though. Yeah, the professional thing, and then the internal thing though. Then the internal, yeah. So it kind of like goes both ways, and it can be, I keep coming back to the word unsettling, but only because it brings you to this other place, to this place where you're way more in touch with your emotions here, Aries, like in a way that you may not have experienced before. So let that wave take you where it wants to take you, where it needs to take you, because great healing is indicated here as you're going down that path, okay? One more. One more. This one, yes. Bounteous, exactly. Generously given, relationships coming together. Now that is a beautiful card to have. And that's why that healing is here for you as well. It's your relationships, and your relationships with your internal selves will so much benefit from this healing and from you daring to go to these places, my dear Aries. Like, and there's so much in this, so many riches, and not even, yes, financially, obviously also, but there's so much more. Like, you'll be able to discover and listen to the other parts of yourself that you may have neglected, especially the weaker parts that are not actually weak. They're just vulnerable or more emotional, more sensitive, and to be okay with those as well. Yes, you are that too. And that brings in your riches, you know, when we're alienating parts of ourselves, aka, you know, putting in the shadows, and that's where the shadow work is. When you dig them out, or when they're being dug out by external events that are here for you, they come with tremendous gifts usually. So it's not just like you're doing some work and then nothing comes of it. It's very bounteous, okay? There's a lot of stuff that comes with us. There could be a lot of creativity, a lot more loving towards yourself, towards others, a lot more compassionate understanding, all those things that are included here, I want to say, in this card and in this tremendous healing period that you seem to be entering into, or you're on the verge of, because you may feel like, what's happening to me? Well, this is what's happening to you, Aries. All right, we are going to have a look at Spirit's view, like the higher view. What is the purpose of this healing? Where is this explicitly leading you towards? Over on Patreon, if you would like to follow for the rest of your reading here, it's $11.11 a month. You can also simply support over there with $2. There is a tier 2 if you feel like you got some value out of it and would like to donate. That's how you can do it. And there's also a PayPal link down below if that's easier for you. In any case, I hope this was very helpful to you and are insightful, and yeah, I hope to see you soon or over on Patreon. Much love, light and shadow. Bye.